Good evening. News report on Trendez News. In a developing story, former President Donald Trump and his allies are laying the foundation to contest a potential loss in the upcoming November elections. Despite leading in several battleground states, Trump has consistently raised doubts about the legitimacy of the electoral process. This strategy echoes the tactics he employed during the 2020 election, where unfounded claims of voter fraud led to the violent storming of the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. In recent interviews, Donald Trump has declined to commit to accepting the election results if he loses. At campaign rallies, the former president has painted the Democratic Party as corrupt, accusing them of manipulating mail-in ballots and urging his supporters to vote in overwhelming numbers to make the election too big to rig. These remarks have intensified concerns that Trump is setting the stage for another contentious post-election period. In a move that further amplifies these concerns, Trump has endorsed a new Republican-sponsored bill aimed at preventing non-citizens from voting, despite voting by non-citizens already being illegal and extremely rare. Critics argue that this legislation is another attempt to link unfounded claims of election fraud to broader issues like illegal immigration. Trump's current efforts are reminiscent of the 2020 election, where his baseless allegations of widespread voter fraud led to one of the most tumultuous periods in recent U.S. history. Far from being deterred by ongoing legal battles related to his actions after the 2020 election, Trump appears poised to challenge the validity of this year's vote in a similar fashion. He has instructed the Republican National Committee, RNC, to prepare a robust team of poll watchers and lawyers, with the goal of contesting any unfavorable results. RNC has responded by announcing plans to recruit 100,000 volunteers and attorneys, dubbing it the most extensive and monumental election integrity program in the nation's history. However, this initiative has sparked criticism from Democrats, who view it as an attempt to intimidate voters rather than ensure a fair election. President Joe Biden, Trump's Democratic rival in the November election, has called Trump's rhetoric dangerous, warning that it could lead to another period of political violence and division. Biden's concerns are echoed by political analysts and former Trump administration officials, who worry that Trump is once again conditioning his supporters to believe that the election is rigged against him. As the election approaches, all eyes will be on how this plays out and whether Trump's actions will lead to another crisis of confidence in the U.S. electoral system. With the stakes so high, the outcome of this election could shape the future of American democracy for years to come. We will continue to monitor this story and bring you updates as they develop. Subscribe to our channel for the latest news, in-depth analysis, and real-time updates you can trust. Don't miss out. Be the first to know what's happening around the world.